Um, but yeah, the RPG is my favorite genre of video game because I'm very story based gamer. So that's why like I'm not as big into shooters. The only competitive game I really play is like Pokemon Unite. I played League for a long time, but League is just so hard to get in, not to get into, but it's just so hard to like master. So it's just like, I wish I was better at it. I'm just not. And I don't know that I really care to take the time that it would take to get better at it either. But like, to get really good at it, it's like, that's the only thing that you can do is play League. It's like, I don't want to do that. But League is good because you can actually like they have League of Legends teams in college that actually you can get a scholarship for. So it's not useless. It's really like useful. If you get really good and you get a scholarship for playing in college, like good job.
Made it.
But yeah, so that's Okay. Oh, and you even got on the flag this time. Yay. Good for you. Good for us. But yeah, so it's just you'll see it and you'll be like, oh man, this is way different.
Yeah.
But role-playing games are good because like the skill is in the management, usually not in like the button pressing.
Right.
So like there are times when you have to be like not swift on your feet, but you have to be like you need to know, like Pokemon.
Right.
Like you know that if you do a fire against grass, you're gonna be good, but if you go up against water, you're probably gonna die. That's like the whole purpose of the game. So like you'll see it and you'll be like, oh, okay. And that's honestly, RPGs are actually what I would tell people who want to get into gaming. That's where you should probably start, either here or here. So just a basic platformer is a good place to start, or a RPG is a good place to start. Like Pokemon is a perfect RPG for people. Like even the OG ones, like the really basic Pokemon games.
Right.
Because they're like, it's fun to collect Pokemon, it's fun to raise them, it's fun to like see what you got. And now because of Pokemon Home on your phone, you can transfer everything to your home. So like there's just lots of good things. There's lots of good things about it.
What console is Pokemon on? Is that Nintendo?
Exclusively Nintendo, yeah. So the company is not, I don't think was owned by Pokemon originally. It was Game Freak is what they were called. And they, if I remember right, they were just a game company, but like Nintendo gave them their like first big break, which became Pokemon, which became the biggest IP that's ever existed, even bigger than Star Wars now.
Right.
So obviously they were mutually beneficial to each other, but I'm pretty sure that in that mutual like respect, they also gave Nintendo exclusive rights to it. So that's why you don't see like you didn't see it on like Sega, because they easily could have made it into a console game instead of a Game Boy.
Right.
And they easily could have done that, but they chose, they made their bed and they've stuck to it. I don't know if they have contracts now. Maybe they do. Who knows where their contracts are or aren't, right? But it obviously
now they have their brand and it's a Nintendo game.
Yeah, so it's pretty much a Nintendo, and it would shock me if it wasn't like contracted into only be Nintendo, because otherwise you would think, because even like Metal Gear was exclusive to PlayStation so it was a Nintendo game, the original Metal Gear on Nintendo. Then Metal Gear Solid came out, and that's when it like really blew up. But that was on the PlayStation because of discs. So that was a Konami game, but they were pretty much only exclusive to PlayStation. But then after a while, they're like, well, we don't need to be exclusive. So then like you can get some Metal Gear Solid games on Xbox and stuff.
Right.
And they actually just did a collection from the first one that has like all the games on it. And that is on every system. So it even includes Nintendo. Like you can get the collection on the Switch as well. But yeah, I would imagine Pokemon, it would shock me if it wasn't exclusive through contractual. And also, they just might be like, you know what, we're just gonna honor our commitment to Nintendo by keeping it on Nintendo. I mean, and Pokemon Go, I guess technically, the Pokemon Go is on the phone, so I guess technically that's not completely exclusive. But they might have had to have gotten like permission from Nintendo to do phone stuff. Because a phone is like a unique. Phones are a unique property that way, anyways.
Dude. Right.
And so it's like, who cares if your stuff's on a phone? Like, and everyone has a phone, and it's always like watered down versions of whatever they do, anyways. Do you like the drill? The drills? Oh no, I can't find it. But yeah, so it would be cool to see them do some other games on a different system, but I'll probably always get the PlayStation, whatever the new PlayStation is, and I'll probably always get whatever the Nintendo system is. I'll probably always do that. So for me, I don't care. And I maybe have an Xbox here and there, like I have a 360, but that's really just because I like Gears of War so much.
Right.
But now I don't even have to worry about that because I can just, with Xbox Live and them having an online service, like I just do it on that now.
Right.
Just put it on my computer, and both my computer and my laptop work.
Ew.
Tyler. Both my computer and my laptop are powerful enough to run anything that they throw at you, so that wouldn't even be a big deal.
Right.
But that's why, the PlayStation. That's why the PlayStation will continue to have, leg up, because their games are just, they have better exclusives, and Halo really Halo really did change.
Oh, I killed us.
You almost did. It's just too tight, so I'm just like, well, I hope he's in the right spot. That's alright. We did it!
We did it!
Yeah, I've always been, PlayStation games are the ones that I like, so that's why I've always done PlayStation instead of Xbox. Gears of War was the one that really made me think about getting an Xbox, because Gears of War is so good. It's so good.
Right.
Ouch. And I usually play Borderlands on this. Oh, I'm a ghost again. My bad.
No, Borderlands isn't on Xbox.
Yeah, so then even PlayStation. Well, I think it's on both, but I don't know. It depends on which one you're talking about. Because the new Xbox doesn't have a Borderlands because they haven't made it. I don't know if they've made it. But I'm pretty positive that the one we played on the PlayStation, you also could play on the Xbox. Because I feel like I played it on the Xbox with Jason originally.
See, I like the Xbox controller.
Well, and that's exactly what the PS5 finally figured out. So you see, that's a PS5 controller. And it basically, they took a PS controller, they took an Xbox controller, and they smashed them together to make, in my opinion, that's the best controller that's been made so far. But it's because they smashed the two together. But when I buy a controller for my computer, I buy an Xbox controller. And I like their controllers too. One, because they're less expensive, and two, they come in cool colors. So I have a blue camo controller, which is fun. So now we're in the desert. It would make me so mad.
I wonder if my computer's strong enough to do to put games on my computer?
I could check it for you. If you send me the specs of it, I could tell you what kind of, well, and like, because that's what's interesting, right? So like a console is maximized, and they maximize the game to the console. They get a kit and then they maximize it, right? Computers, they don't do it that way. What they do is they say, okay, these are the settings, and so if you want to run this game, they have a minimum setting that you have to use. And in that minimum setting, if you match it, you can run it. It just won't be as like, so they'll take, so you see like the graphics here, right?
Right.
So let's call this ultra settings. So this is like maximized for us. So like they look plastic, they're bouncing around, like all those things.
Right.
Well, you could turn the settings down. So like maybe instead of them having like the shadow, like you see Toad shadow, they take that off. So, or they make like the shine that they have on the characters. Maybe they take that off. So they make it easier for the computer to run it while still maintaining the core of the game. That's why PCs are super useful to play games, because you don't necessarily have to have the best. If you have the best, you can do ultra settings, but if you have the worst, you can do minimum settings and still play the game.
Interesting. Because at first I just got a subscription to PlayStation, and I have a remote controller, a PlayStation controller.
Right.
But then I tried to play the games, and it was just like, yeah, you're not.
Yeah, it's just not
gonna do
well.
this. Yeah.
Well, and I can show you that. Like, I could come over and look at your computer, because that's what I teach math, but I also teach computer science classes. So like, I have at least the basic background to like help you out there.
Right.
So I could help show you, like, this is what you should expect. This is the kind of games you can play. These are maybe the games you wouldn't be able to play, but I could do that and show you. And then I could show you what you need if you wanted to become a PC gamer, which isn't a bad idea. The master race is definitely PC. Like, games are always going to run better on PC. PC is usually where games are like, they run at the, yeah, and like, consoles are just a computer in themselves, but they're just, specific.
Yeah.
They're a specific computer, if we're being honest.
Right. And that's why I bought the Xbox.
Yeah.
But
well, and that's why, the Xbox is always going to be the better power. They always are. Every generation. The issue is that, like, they always have the most power. Every time they've come out, the 360 was more powerful than the PS3. The Xbox One was more powerful than the PS4. The Xbox One X is more powerful than the PS5. The issue is, though, and this is where Sega never understood, is consoles don't sell video games. Games sell. So, like, it's cool that the console is cool, and, like, super powerful. So it's like having a really nice car, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But what sells games is the product. Like, what am I going to be able to play on this system?
Yes.
Yeah, and Yoshi can just suck on these things.
Or not care that they're there.
The benefit of not actually taking damage. But yeah, so like, and that's why Sega is not making consoles anymore, because by the time they figured it out, it was too late.
Right.
And GameCube,
they didn't have the power, nor did
And so it was like, that was what was interesting. So like Sega, and they did a really, really stupid thing. So like, the Sega Genesis came out, and they're like, so that was 16-bit. And that's where, the Sega and the SNES wars came in. And Sega in America actually won the market share. They had 60-40. And so it was like, oh, Sega's really doing good stuff. Even though still their games are very much more rudimentary compared to Nintendo. Like, if you look at Sonic and you compare it to Mario, like, yeah, it's cool that you can go fast in Sonic, but Sonic is not a good platformer. Like, it's just not. But anyways, I digress.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, the next thing is 32-bit. So it's like, okay, so we're gonna do a 32-bit system. Okay. So then, I'm not sure how Yoshi. How's Yoshi supposed to do this level? Because you can't, you don't have power up. So if I were Yoshi, maybe they don't let you be Yoshi, because you can like turn into a ghost and just follow me eventually.
Yeah.
But why would they do that? That's interesting. But yeah, every time you're just gonna die.
Right.
That's and okay. You like, I wonder how they.
I'll just.
That's interesting. I'm wondering how they. I guess it's also because this level is technically not like a level. It's just that. Yeah. That's all it is.
Just...
But yeah, so the 32-bit thing came out. So they were like, Sega made a thing that actually plugged into your Genesis and then gave you the 32-bit stuff. But they didn't progress the gameplay though with it. So like when you see PlayStation, like everything became 3D and it's like, oh man, this is like a new era of gaming. And like PlayStation and N64 like really bought into that. And like, so Sega with the 32-bit, they didn't do that. And so they basically were just wasting hardware and their money. And so then they were like, okay, we need to make a disc-based thing. So then they made the Sega Saturn. Well, then what they decided to do is they had all these people in different places in the world making different systems. So like when they make the new Nintendo system, it's like everyone is just doing like the Switch or the GameCube or whatever, right? It's just one console. Well, Sega, they had five different departments making 5 different consoles. And it's like, how is that gonna work? And so it's like, I don't know if they thought that like the competition in between the company was gonna be useful. I don't know. But it obviously was like the resources weren't there and people were like not being given the same access to stuff. And so it was a whole mess. And so then the Saturn comes out and it's okay. It's not a great system, but it's fine. And then they do the Dreamcast, but they released the Dreamcast too early in the cycle because people still were like playing the N64 and the PlayStation and their games were better. And so then the Saturn just died on its face because they released it too early. They didn't get, and the biggest problem was that game developers did not back the Saturn. They were still making games for the N64 and the PlayStation. So they didn't have game support, so then that was the last system that Sega ever made. The same thing happened to Atari. Like, systems don't sell systems, games sell systems. And that's why PlayStation always ends up winning at the end. Because overall, their exclusives are better. Like, now and Xbox has some bangers, don't get it twisted.
Right, but
they only have like
still,
2.
Yeah.
They only have 2 or 3.
And they still don't nail it every time.
Right.
Like there have been some terrible payloads.
Right, exactly. And that's the issue that Xbox runs into, is they just think the opposite thing. It's like, it's cool that you make systems that are like super powerful. That is cool. But I can only play Spider-Man on the PlayStation. I can only play Crash Bandicoot on the PlayStation. Right. I can only, and on it goes. That's why companies, Xbox and PlayStation, are so interested in that's why they're so interested in trying to buy all these small studios.
Right.
Because they want exclusivity. And Xbox, honestly, in my mind, Xbox should just literally become like Sega where they make or Steam, better is like Steam, make a platform for people to buy games on your platform and just have them download it to a computer. That's really what they should do.
Yeah.
Because the thing is too is like everyone knows this too, is like consoles lose money. So like for every console that they sell, they lose money. And that's every console. Maybe the Switch is maybe the only one that makes money on actual console sales, but they usually only make money on games. They usually don't. Get it? Yeah, to jump to the rhythm, and that's how the platform got up. So both the sound and the lights help you do that. But yeah, so like they just Xbox should just basically become like the Halo company, if that makes sense. It's like they should focus on getting the games that they want and buying whatever company they want. That's cool and fine. But they need to stick with that, in my opinion.
Yeah, in my opinion, there needs to be an Xbox or a Netflix of gaming.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they could become.
Right.
Now, admittedly, Netflix is trying to actually become the Netflix of gaming. I don't know if you've heard that. But I don't see that succeeding. Because it's like, why would I go to a lesser brand of gaming when I already have like Xbox that is a gaming system? You know what I mean? Oh crap. That was an enemy, not just a pot. Those silly pots. But this is kind of a fun one where you actually like,
Whee!
calm down, Yoshi. And then he just like he just wanted to hit the stupid track and he wouldn't. It's like he's going in the wrong direction, Yosh. Like maybe he's just super depressed. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay.
Usually I get bailed out by
me being there, yeah.
by becoming a ghost if I can't make the jump.
Heavy is the crown. You can get that.
Yes, I would love to.
There you go.
Whee!
No, I agree. I think that they should become the Netflix of gaming, and then they don't have to waste money on systems. I just don't know I'm just not sure what they have in store, what their model is, because maybe they don't want to do that because maybe it makes them seem weak. I don't know, because it's like, we lost the console. It's like, well, Sega's still making games. Yeah, it's like you lose it every year. Like even when they like quote unquote won with the 360. Even when they quote unquote won with the 360, they really didn't win. Oops. Good job. They didn't win because eventually, at the true end of the cycle, PlayStation still ended up selling more overall, even though Xbox held it for the most time. Let's go, Yosh! This was a bad idea!
Oh, I thought that was our... Whee! He doesn't die.
No, he doesn't. Oh. That's the fight. You can stun him though. With fire.
Follow me, Mike. I'll get us out. Oh, dang it.
You can do it. I believe in you. Oh my gosh. This is so fun. It's so pathetic. You did it! You did it!
Did you see that? I nailed it.
I did.
Oh boy, where are we going? Where am I supposed to go?
In the pipe.
In the pipe. Okay. Not bad.
You did it!
Yay! Oh, 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 oh.
Oh! Oh! Oh man.
Oh, oh, Mike, you died.
That's okay. I deserve my turn of death, I guess. I deserve it. Alright. So we need this key. And then we need to fall down over there so that we can open it right there. Okay. Back this way. Ah! Which way?
Oh.
Whoops. Mike, I did a thing. I saw that. Ooh. Okay.
This way. Where are we going?
Now I'm trying to remember. Okay, so let's go this way. I'm trying to remember which one it has to be on. Does it need to be on red or blue? Okay, so it's on blue. So let's go down. Let's see what that does. Whoop. I
Oh,
died.
oh, oh, oh.
Okay, so we need. Let's go back here. So we need that. Oh, well, we could just do it this way. Hit it again. Since we have 2 players, we actually don't need to. Oh, hit it again. Okay, so sit there. Now hit it. Oh, let's try that. Timing again. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, hit it. Oh, hit it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna do this. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try that again. Hit it. I would just jump and hit it. You don't even have to do it that way. Just a normal. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
See, I jumped pretty well.
Can't believe it. We're just gonna finish that level. Call it good.
Oh my goodness. That's funny. Yay!
You are killing me.
1, 2, 3, jump.
Jump!
Nothing.
You have to really mean it. And you have to be in the right position.
Oh man.
Alright.
That's funny.
So let's call this good. And I'm gonna show you that level really quick
Okay.
from my playthrough. But we made really good progress.
Yeah.
Really good progress.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I think we'll be able to finish it by next time. And then definitely in 2 times, like, we'll finish it. So we'll probably be finished with this game before the next game even comes out. So that'll be good.
Another
Save it.
Pokemon Unite.
Yeah, so we might have a, we might do like, yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this level. So this is what Garner did. So you see all the things,
Uh-huh.
and they're like incomplete, right? So mine is all full, and I have the little check mark
Uh-huh.
because I'm better than you.
Yes. Yes, Mike, you are.
Actually, should I just do Yoshi? No, I want to show the badges.
Yeah.
I want to show you the badges. So, you know. Okay, so let's go to the secret. So this is a secret world. This world is a secret world that you get by beating all, like, there's secret areas. One of them was one of the areas where we tried it and we're like, no, not gonna happen. And so then we just left.
Tyler sucks too much at this. Huh?
Tyler's a butt. Okay, so this is what they call the Wonder Mountains.
Wait, there's another ghost. There's like 7 of them now. I don't know.
So,
Oh, right.
oh wait, this isn't.
This was...
Hold on, this isn't. I want to
Okay.
show you different. So that's the penultimate one in the secret world where you just, it's a bunch of wonder flowers and you're trying to get them. So that one's pretty difficult too. And as you can see, it's 5 purple stars, so pretty hard. This one is the last one. This is the badge. So this is the final test. This is the badge marathon. And oh boy. Let me show you this.
This is like...
And for some reason, I think my Joy-Con, my right Joy-Con, is not functioning the way that it's supposed to. Because, like, I would sometimes try and push R, which is how you, like, you know, do some of your moves, and it wouldn't work. So I'm like, oh man, like, what? So yeah, so this is super useful if you have a partner, but I can't get this seed because I'm a ghost.
Yeah.
So it's hard still, even with a partner. So the timing is super tight.
Just like most Mario games, right?
Right. Super Mario World also has levels that are like super hard, like this.
Wow.
I call them the special levels. I'm trying to remember what they're called. But yeah, so now these are the badge levels. So that's the first one. So that's one. Now it takes me to another one. If I don't complete this though, if I don't do it and I die on this level, I have to do that last level over again. So like, I can't die in between until I think it's every 4th that gives you a new checkpoint. Wow. So, okay, so I beat that one. That was the 4th.
How many times do you have to practice it? You know?
I personally probably, I did it on my second, so how did I do it? So I had a certain amount of lives. The first time I tried to do it, I definitely did not make it. Oh! I think I had a mushroom.
Oh man.
I definitely did not make it. And I so I'm gonna put a stand down for anyone who is also playing this level. If they're at this point, they can use that stand to not die. I hate that one. I never have made it through that part without getting hit, at least. Okay, so I do 3. I got a checkpoint. Awesome. This one is the jumpy one, the crouch and jump. But yeah, I mean, I was doing this level over and over and over again because the next level I just could not figure out. So like, I had de facto practice on this level, right? Because I kept dying.
Whoa.
So that's why, like, I got really good at this level. And like the other levels too, because I like dying on the other ones, and so really it was just it was an attrition. So what they did though to like help us out is they give you lots of coins. Jump. Oh, that's lucky. They give you lots of oh, I messed up the timing. They give you lots of coins, and so you get lives back by playing the level over again. So that was super useful because I died over and over and over again. Oh crap. So it's like that. It's like I didn't have, yeah.
Crouch.
So that,
Yeah.
so then I go back to here,
Uh-huh.
and I'm, you know, playing this level
Oh,
again.
goodness. Uh-huh.
And so it's like,
Oh. That's not infuriating at all, dude.
Nope. nope, not at all.
Oh.
And so yeah, that's, and now that I'm small, I don't have a buffer again, but I did just get my life back by getting coins. So like
Right.
they were smart in the way they did this, because like they don't want you to not succeed. Like
Right.
they want you to succeed, but they want it to be a real challenge, which is also, you know, good.
Right.
But you know, the challenge can't be so bad that you want to kill yourself.
Uh-huh. Oh. Jeez, man.
So yeah, so that's that one. But I'm
Oh.
pretty sure, so I have one more level to get to another flag. So this level you have to do without dying, or you have to do that last level over again. And again, I don't have any power-ups, so I just have to keep going. And this timing sucks. So yeah, and so then it goes back to there.
Wow. man.
Anyways, hope you had
Holy
fun.
cow.
Maybe next time I'll like show me beating it, but it takes a while. Like it took me a while to do that.
Oh.
All right, we love you, everyone. You're perfect and great. Have a good rest of your day.
Be good.